Aloha, y'all. It's the first of the month, October, if you're under 40K. It's Woden's Day, Wednesday, named after Odin, Woden, and it is esoterically ruled by Mercury. It's the 1st of October. The sun is in Libra, the moon is in Capricorn. The sun, Uranus, and Pluto are making a grand air trine. The sun is opposite Neptune. Mercury is opposite Chiron. Mercury is squaring Pluto. Mercury is squaring Jupiter. Jupiter is squaring Chiron. Jupiter is opposite the moon. The moon is squaring Mercury. I don't know if I said that. I mean, there's a lot of astrology going on. Mars is squaring Pluto. A lot of stuff. So anyway, the cards I pulled for the day, major arcana of the moon card. Hopefully it's not too reflective. Geez. The moon card, the Eight of Pentacles, clarifier, and cycles, hair, rabbit, coming in hot, more and more syncs. So I've written music for all the major arcana songs. The song I wrote for the moon card is called Mistress of Illusion. We actually use it on the Team Rabbit Hole podcast, part of it as the intro. People like the creator of this deck I'm about to read and this deck. They've been on 321 episodes. Anyway, Mistress of Illusion, check out the song. It's like Pink Floyd Tool. It's cool. It'll be in the comments if you like rock. Check it out. You'll like it. So the moon card, I perceive the truth through the inner veil in its reflection on page 58. The dark reflects and distorts, facing your fears, embracing uncertainty, paying attention to what your dreams say, and letting your subconscious guide you. I had some interesting, very memorable dreams last night, so hopefully our dream juice is flowing. The moon signifies journeying within the pool of inner wisdom the subconscious inhabits. The moon is the light that shines in the darkness, and her waxing and waning mirror the movements and tides of our emotions. Seen here, she is the woman in the moon, shining her gentle light over the waters below. The moon is in synchronous rotation with the earth. This means the same side is always facing the earth, and the gravitational pull the moon exerts creates the two bulges in the earth which move around the oceans as the earth rotates, causing familiar high and low tides. Women's menstrual cycles often harmonize with the moon. We got the cycles of the hair card and the moon here, right? Sync. And in the times of goddess worship more than 5,000 years ago, women often bled together on new moons, considered auspicious, deeply creative, and spiritual periods of release, and then ovulation occurred at the height of their creative release during the full moon. It's about to be a full moon next week, or this week, sometime soon. Living life can be very lonely path at times, especially when we are transitioning from the old to the new. The path unknown before us can be laden with projected fears and fantasies of loss and failure, but the moon card suggests to take a deeper look and face your fears, kind of like a never-ending story. Face that mirror. Face the reflection. It is a time to retreat and reflect, attentive to the synchronicities and symbolic wisdom in the inner and outer worlds, as within, so without, right? Very Libra, Sun, and Mercury. Getting to the bottom of it, Uranus and Gemini, the reflection and the paradox therein. Allow insights and guidance to surface in your dreams. North Node in Pisces, Jupiter in Cancer, Mars in Scorpio. And allow your dreams to basically show you what's going on, and keep a dream diary ready. Remember, we can feel our most desperate or despondent in the darkness, given to flights of imagination, twisted fears, and fantasies. Neptune in Aries, conjunct Saturn, retrograde. I think they're still conjunct. Yeah. 3 degrees. We're like, oh my god, it's the end of the world. It's the end of an age, that's for sure. So, as Mistress of Illusion, which is the title of the song for the moon card I made, the dreaming self, she holds both the keys and the spells. Do not forget, memories may be disturbing your equilibrium, past traumas resurfacing once again to experience the light of consciousness, the healing spiral, i.e. cycles. Right, it's coming back around again, as Rage Against the Machine would say. Journey within with the power of your guide. You thought it was resolved, but up it comes again to be purified like a corkscrew. It's a never-ending story. Journey within with the power of guided visualization, and like the 3 ethereal water bears in the card, receive her wisdom. And there is a grand water trine between Black Moon, Lilith, Jupiter in Cancer, and the North Node in Pisces, and Saturn, loosely, right, in Pisces retrograde. So, these 3 ethereal water bears are here to guide you. Receive the wisdom. Success in any venture always carries fear as it does hope. Moon and Capricorn, you can succeed. The 2 sides of the same coin, Sun and Mercury and Libra, Uranus and Gemini. Darkness cannot exist without light. Light cannot exist without dark. Embrace your fears. So the dark reflecting and distorting, right? Like the mirror of life. It's just this warbly thing we can't quite get a grip on. Face your fears. Embrace uncertainty. Pay attention to what your dreams say. With Pluto in Aquarius, retrograde, trining Uranus and Gemini, retrograde, trining the Sun. expect the unexpected. Pay attention to your dreams. Listen to what they say and let that subconscious guide you. North Node and Pisces, ultimately. The clarifying card we're getting is the Eight of Pentacles. If you're a Pentacle, you're an Earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And this is about doing what you're here to do, right? And notice how there's a full moon here, so moon resonance again. We don't want to be afraid, right? Face our fears, whether it's long-term relationships or losing our minds or the dead, the rise of the living dead. On page 176, the Eight of Pentacles, I'm doing the work I was born to do. Moon and Capricorn vibes. Practice your skills, encourage others to do their best. Sun and Mercury in Libra, Venus and Virgo. Deep satisfaction of your work, right? So we can confront our fears and pop through the veil, but we have shit to do, but our fears and distortions kind of get in the way. So keep pushing that rock uphill, Sisyphus, so to speak, and know that that's you're in a dream, and like you got to whistle while you work. And there's blockages, darkness, if you want to put it that way, that's in the way of you shining your light. It's in your head, it's your ego. Hang on to your ego, as the Beach Boys would say. So the final card we're getting for the Woden's Day is Cycles, number 31, the Hare. And ironically, it is talking about the moon, which was the moon card today, and it's talking about rabbits. Hares, many rabbits, first of the month. 31, Hare, Cycles, on page 125. Follow the cycles of nature and you will rarely be disappointed as energy travels in cycles. Right, there's patterns to everything. Seek balance, Sun and Mercury in Libra. There is a time and a season for everything. Plants cannot blossom all the time, so be patient. Venus in Virgo, Moon in Capricorn. Right? It's like Saturn retrograde in Pisces. There's a time and a place for everything. The magic of the Hare has always been linked to the lunar cycle, Moon card, and the fertility cycle of women, i.e. menstruation. For those who wish to achieve pregnancy, call in her hair magic to help you conceive or balance your cycle, Sun and Mercury in Libra. For those who are not interested in reproduction, hair magic can be used to quicken up the pace of an outcome or increase your connection with other cycles, Mars and Scorpio. Right, we can Jupiter in Cancer. We can get really immersed in the cycles. So know that like your subconscious, your dreams mean stuff. Sometimes it's just processing the day. Sometimes it's like parallel reality, timeline hopping, all sorts of stuff, right? You got work to do inside as well as in the real world, as within, so without, as above, so below. So don't let your fears and distortions take you away from the work at hand, and ultimately know that it's going to keep repeating, never-ending story, forever and ever, amen, until you kind of deal with what's on your plate. Chew your food. How can you have your pudding if you don't eat your meat, as Pink Floyd would say? So check out the song I wrote for the Moon card. It is Pink Floyd-y and kind of Toolish. My girlfriend's mom was like, oh, it sounds like Santana. I think it sounds like Pink Floyd. But yeah, some like kind of psychedelic rock vibes. Post that in the comments. You got work to do. That music, this card, these cards, the podcast, part of my work. You've got work to do. Don't let your fears get in the way, and it's going to keep repeating until you do it right. Chew your food. So on that note, enjoy your Woden's Day. Welcome to October, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Adios.